I'm Thurman Munson. We're coming on.
I'm Roy White, and we're coming on.
I'm Fritz Peterson. We're coming on.
I'm John Ellis, and we're coming on.
I'm Mel Stottlemyre. We're coming on.
I'm Bobby Mercer. We're coming on.
I'm Ralph Howe, and they better come on.
We're coming on. Are you coming out?
Boom! We're here. Greetings, people of Earth, and welcome to the Third Floor Yankees. Play-by-play live. How's everybody doing? Yeah, we took Sunday off to watch the game and enjoy it instead of going nuts. Instead of going crazy, nuts, and lunatic on here. I said I'll watch the game and go crazy in my living room because I felt it was going to be that kind of game, and man, it was. So, here we go. We'll catch you up on everything. Gleyber Torres, in his debut return to Yankee Stadium, is at third. Will Warren, 22 pitches. We're in the top of the first. 2 out. Full count. Runner at third. Green, the hitter, the fourth place hitter. Detroit threatening early with a runner at third and 2 out. Warren with the pitch. Swing and a miss. He got him swinging. Gets that out. Gets the final out. Leaves Gleyber Torres at third. And here we go. The Yankees will be coming up in the bottom of the first. And let's see what they got, man, because we are in the second half of this 12-game swing, and we are 4-2. I was calling for 9-3. Looks like a pretty decent shot at sweeping these guys. I wouldn't say that the Tigers are the most devastating team in the American League because they're not. They would have a 1-game lead over the Yankees. They're 82 and something. Well, anyway, it doesn't matter. Right now, Yanks are battling Detroit in the Bronx. And big 3-game series, which will conclude on Thursday. And this 12-game stretch, will continue in Fenway for one of the more long-awaited weekend series of Yankees baseball. What's better than in the end of the year going head-to-head with the Red Sox, who for the most part been on your ass most of the year. You've been flip-flopping back and forth, this, that. Yeah, you see how it is. But that's what we're facing. So tonight will be an absolute test for the Yankees as far as longevity at a starting pitching, quality of the starting pitching. Offense means everything in this series. This is a team we should hit. This is a team we should sweep these guys. These guys have been sitting on an 8.5 game lead in the American League Central for friggin' forever. Nobody's been able to gain any ground, and they haven't. It's just weird. The AL Central is really weird. Now you got teams making a move, but too much, too little, too late. With 19 games left, 8.5 game lead, that's pretty solid. I guess that would make their magic number, about 3 or something like that? I haven't seen magic numbers. I don't pay attention to magic numbers. They are whatever they are. It's just a useless stat to me. So the Yankees are coming up here in the bottom of the first. Let's get things going here while we do this. Here's your Yankee lineup. Here is your Tiger lineup. And leading off for the Yankees will be 1975 porno mustache wearing Trent Grisham. Sorry about that. There you go. We got Casey Mize on the mound for the Tigers, as you can see that as it rolls by above you. And we're just making a couple pre-prepared moves here. There we go. We should be set for a minute. Trent Grisham will lead it off. 243, 30 homers, 64 RBIs. Trent Grisham, an absolute stud this year. Could you imagine if this guy played all year for us last year? 30 home runs, ladies and gentlemen. Swing, miss at a splitter way outside. He is gone swinging. So Grisham strikes out swinging. All my yappering, I missed the first 2 pitches, but he swung out ugly, folks. So Grisham goes down on strikes. And I'll bring up Aaron Judge. Judge, the center of controversy. I would, to say the least, Judge is the center of controversy. As he swings and misses horribly at a slider, 92. Judge is, he's a mess. It's I can throw, I can't throw. He should see me throw. Well, we've seen you throw, and it wasn't very good as he looks at a 96-mile-an-hour fastball right down the middle. 0-2 immediately in the hole. Judge frozen on 358, all-time Yankee list, tied with Yogi. But Judge has to decide to get going, man. When do you decide to get going with 19 games left? 19 games left would be a good time to get going. We're just getting started here in the Bronx. Tigers, Yanks, 3 games set. The 1-2 to Judge. Ball 2 to Judge, 2-2. It was close, but it was low. Judge fouls this one away into the crowd. Souvenir time. Judge uses his timeout. He's back in the box. We have a 2-2, 1 out. Nobody on, just getting started. Way outside, the 97-mile-an-hour just sailed to the outside. We now have a full count to Judge. Walked a bunch of times the other day. I think 3 walks. Launches this one deep, and it's gone. It is out of here. All rise. Off the clear sign. Judge goes yard to get the Yankees on the board with a massive home run to right center field. Judge puts the Yankees on the board 1-0. And that home run puts him past Yogi with 359, heading to Joe DiMaggio at 361. Judge goes yard on a full count pitch from Mize. Totally deposited. Off the clear sign. Cody Bellinger lays down a bunt. So strong it goes all the way to the third baseman. Real fast bunt. It was almost like a hard hit ball to the third baseman. Not much of an effort to throw him out. It was very close at first, but they got Bellinger by an eyelash. Good quick bunt, but too hard down the line. We look at it. Outside pitch, he just went with it and took it like Aaron Judge does. So you talk shit about the Judge, and what's he do? Pops one into right center, into the bullpen, off the clear sign. Ben Rice steps in, looks at a ball outside. 1-0 Yanks. Here they go, right on top. Taking another look at the Judge home run. That's just vintage. It's just vintage Judge right there. That's what we need. Well, like I said, if you got to get going with 19 games left to go, 19 games left to go is a good number to start with, ain't it? So we got Ben Rice up. 1-1 on Rice. 2 out, 1 in. Swings past the splitter. 1-2, 2 out. 1 in. Bottom of the first. Yanks on top. Just getting going in the Bronx, and they are just getting going in the Bronx. Rice hits this one a ton down the right field line. It'll curve way, way foul. But he did get around on that one. Yanks jumping on top quickly in the first inning. Rice hits this one hard towards the second baseman. Bunch of hops. Throw to first. No problem. Yanks are gone. But the Yankees score on the blast by the captain. As soon as I got done talking shit, he said, "Shut up and hold my beer, boy, because I'm going yard on this one." So Judge goes yard, puts the Yanks up 1-0. That's it, baby. So we'll go to the top of the second. 1-0 Yankees. Let's get going.
Can you do me a favor? You see a guy who's about 5'11". He's got a big head and flared nostrils. Tell him his friend's going to be right back, okay?
Excuse me, have you seen a guy with like a horse face, big teeth, and a pointed nose?
Flared nostrils?
Yeah.
Nope, haven't seen him.
Hey, did that guy show up?
The guy with the horse face and the big teeth.
No, the guy with the big head and the flared nostrils.
Haven't seen him. There was a short guy with glasses, looked like Humpty Dumpty with a melon head, but he left.
You don't remember me?
It's a big city, sir.
Yeah, I went in with a pretty woman, kind of short, big wall of hair, face like a frying pan.
Nope.
Thanks. Oh, hey, listen, by the way, have you seen a tall, lanky doofus with a bird face and hair like the Bride of Frankenstein?
Haven't seen him.
Okay.
Hey, looking for everybody. So there you go. We're not your normal play-by-play. We put clips in from old shows, TV shows, movies, and all kinds of other shit. We throw all kinds of stuff in there. So that's why we're different than the normal play-by-play. So Miles will get used to it. That's what we are. That's what we do. We're different, and we need to be different if we want to excel. And we can only excel with your help. Hit the like, hit the follow, hit the share, hit the sub, get in the live chat, get involved, get in the comments, talk during the game. It's okay. We have conversations all the time going on YouTube. Let's go. Rumble, X, YouTube. Get involved. Like, follow, share, sub. If you want to buy the show or help the show out in any way possible, there's a good way to help the show, to help us keep going. In the descriptions, Cash App, PayPal, they're right there if you want to buy us a cup of coffee. Everything is appreciated, and every donation gets a shout out for sure. Will Warren will start at the top of the second. We're just looking at Judge throwing. He's really throwing short, loosening up in the outfield. 0-2 count to Torkelson, fifth place hitter for Detroit. This one misses, bounces in the dirt. Sweeper misses. 1-2 now to count on Torkelson. 1-0 Yanks, top two. Nobody on, nobody out. Just started the second inning. 1-2 count from Warren to Torkelson. The 1-2. Popped up. Mile high. Going near Volpe. Volpe's real close to McMahon. He's under it, and this guy is just every single time he gets near the freaking ball, it is just pathetic. It's just every time you see a ball go near a shortstop. No idea why he's in this lineup anymore. There's no reason for him to be in this lineup anymore. There's no more chances to give him anymore. He is proven with 498 at bats. And he's only accomplished 66 bases in the second half of the season. He ain't even walking people. I mean, he's batting 198 over the last 20-something games. No reason for Volpe to be in this lineup, man. Doesn't bring a glove. Doesn't bring a bat. It's like, just stick him out there and hope nothing happens. And we don't need him. That's what he is. He's just out there. He's just there. He's just a guy with a glove. He's almost like the fat kid you used to catch to put behind the plate. That's what he is. You can't hide him. I got a good place you could hide. You could hide him in the clubhouse and not play him. Perez is up. 3-1 count, 1 out. Top second. 1-0 Yanks. Warren, pitch number 32 coming to Perez. Perez fouls this one, third base side. Foul will go full. Glaber got a nice video tribute and came out and saluted the crowd. The Yankee crowd gave him a great reception, as well deserved. Glaber Torres did not do anything as a Yankee to deserve what happened to him. And he responds by making the All-Star team. 3-2 fouled right into Wells' glove, second out. Second time you got a guy on a full count to get out. So that'll be 2 out now in the top of the second. So Warren, pitch number 34 will come to Meadows. He's batting in the Volpe area, 202. He's the 7th place hitter, so the Tigers like putting their 202 hitter in there. Around 7th. Why does he just lead Volpe off? Strike just on the outside. Borderline, a little bit towards the ball zone than the strike zone. Umpire says 1-1. 1-1, 2 out. Nobody on. 1-0 Yanks, top 2. Warren. Pitch 35 to Meadows. Strike 94. Good velocity and good location so far for Warren. Missed on a couple pitches, but it looks like they just got away with him. Lockport, how are you, my friend? Thank you for coming in. There's Lockport first in the building. 1-2, 2 out. Grounded weakly to Rice. He's going to have to flip the Warren cover, and he touches the bag and gets the third out. 0-1-0 for the Tigers, 1-1-0 for the Yankees. We're going to the top. I'm bottom of the third. 1-0 Yanks. So how's everybody doing out there? Lockport, thank you for hopping in, bro. How are you? Hope everything is going well. Hope everything is good for you, my friend. Appreciate you, as always, and you know that. You know I always appreciate when you stop by.
You know, a lot of people think Billy and I argue all the time. Actually, we agree on just about everything, right, Bill?
Yeah, you betcha, George.
We even drink the same beer.
Light beer from Miller. Light's got a third less calories than the regular beer, and it's less filling.
And the best thing is it tastes so great.
No, George, the best thing is less filling.
No, Bill, it tastes great.
Less filling, George.
Billy, it tastes great.
Less filling, George.
Billy?
Yeah, George.
You're fired.
Oh, not again.
Light beer from Miller. Everything you always wanted in a beer, and less.
There you go. The great Billy Martin, George Steinbrenner getting together, make a few extra bucks during the off season, cutting a Miller Lite commercial. And like I said, there's just another example, folks. We're not your normal play-by-play. This is what we do. We add stuff in to make it a show. So you can watch, rewatch with a ball game in the background. Lockport, yeah, look, dude, the Buffalo Bills on Sunday, my God, what a game. I don't know what else to say other than, wow, what a game. And to be totally honest with you, what an amazing display by their fans. They're just, Bills fans are probably they got to be the tops in sports amongst fans. I mean, they're truly amazing. They are passionate. And what I heard is like people were leaving and then people were trying to get back in when they heard the crowd going crazy. But my Lord, what a comeback by the Buffalo Bills, which they are noted for. Let's not forget their 36-point comeback way back when in the 90s when they came back on the Houston Oilers in that insane game. And that was with Frank Wright. That was with Wright at quarterback because Kelly was hurt. Amazing. Thurman Thomas and crew. Yeah, but yeah, Bucks got lucky. Bills just made a statement. But I'll take a win any way I can. I was shocked that McLaughlin missed the field goal from short distance. I'm shocked that he missed an extra point. He left some points on the board there for the Bucks for sure, but they got lucky with at the end when Stanton's up. He's got a 3-0 count. So far, nothing close to the zone for him to even come close to swinging. Strike there for 2. To Stanton. So we have a 3-1 count to Stanton. Mize with pitch number 22. Ooh, Stanton, he got lucky on that one. Stanton had a rip and a half. That'll make the count full. We'll have a payoff pitch now to Stanton. Mize with the payoff to Stanton. Fouled at the plate off his foot. Looked like his front foot went straight up in the air. He takes a quick little walk, deep breath, looks down third baseline. So we'll have another full count to Stanton. Pitch number 24 coming from Mize in a 1-0 ball game, bottom of the second. The Yanks on top with a Judge solo homer and a first. Payoff. Swing and a miss. Got him on a low strike. Good rip. Good pitch. Well, Stanton goes down swinging. I'll bring up Jazz. All right, here we go. We got Jazz up. Count on Jazz is 0-1 as he takes a strike. Jazz closing in on the 30 home run club. Also closing in on the 30 stolen base club. Looking to be a 30-30 club member. Right now, we got to concentrate on an 0-2 count with 1 out. Ball sails out of the strike zone big time. 1-2. Sinker nowhere near the strike zone. The 1-2. Check swing is a called strike. Got Jazz looking. So Jazz goes down looking.
He's looking at you, kid.
So back-to-back strikeouts to Stanton and Jazz. That'll bring up Austin Wells, who is getting hot as we speak. This guy all of a sudden found a resurgence somewhere, getting hot, and that homer really woke him up. He weakly grounds this one to second, throw to first, and the Yanks are gone in the bottom of the second. So we'll go to the top of the third of a 1-0 game. Yanks on top on the Judge solo blast that he put into the bullpen off of the clear sign, the advertisement. That's a hell of a shot. I did not get the distance, and I did not get the miles per hour. But I can tell you one thing, it got out there in a hurry, and it was kind of deep. So if I had to guess, I don't know, 400-something feet. Don't know. But I do know this. Times were a lot different when I was younger. Instead of going to an app to watch a movie or buying a streaming service to watch a movie, you know what we did?
Folks have sure gone Hollywood since renting movies got easy as 7-Eleven. Silverado is a cinematic tour de force, don't you think?
It's a poetic blazing saddle.
It's the new wave in West. 7-Eleven has all the top hits 24 hours a day. There's a photodynamic restraint to Rambo that you need. And the price? Universal spent $22 million on this thing.
You get it for only 99 cents.
Now movies are as easy as 7-Eleven.
Oh, you have? Oh, God. Oh, thank heaven.
Yeah. 7-Eleven had movies, folks. So next time you walk into a 7-Eleven, look around and think, wow, I could have rented a movie in here. A VHS tape. Video Cassette City. And then came the DVD. First there was wax and vinyl, then came tapes, 8-track and cassettes, and then came CDs. And then everything wiped out by streaming. You know, we may have been having it barbarically and caveman style back in our day, but you know what? Life was so much easier. Even without all this bullshit. But here we are. We're in the future. Yanks look into the future of being in the World Series and winning it. But everything starts right here tonight against Detroit. Yanks got the early lead, 1-0 on the Judge solo homer in the first. Will Warren back on the mound. He throws a strike to Dylan Dingler. All right, now Dingler, that's a hell of a name there, Mr. Dingler. 0-1 to the Dingler. Ball 1-1. We're in the top of the third. Warren has got 39 pitches in. His next pitch will be his 40th. The 1-1 to Dingler. Grounds this one to short. Volpe up with it. Chucks it across the infield like a hand grenade into Rice's glove. Shaky wakey. Shaky wakey on the Volpe. Even if he makes the play, folks, you put that behind the replay and it's absolutely gold. Trey Sweeney's up. He's batting .204, your 9th place hitter for the Tigers. Warren working his way through the batting order the first time. Sweeney, the 9th place hitter, like I said, batting .204, is robbed. Call the cops, because he was just robbed of a home run by Trent. 1975 porno mustache Grisham. If he ain't hitting grand slams, folks, he's robbing home runs. Lock your doors, lock your windows. If Trent's prowling around your neighborhood, absolute. He caught it in the heel. All ball, hardly any glove as he grabs it as it just was about to go over to Morgan and Morgan sign. And ladies and gentlemen, he capped it right here. More ball than glove. The Grisham man with a major catch. Going back and robbing the 9th place hitter Sweeney, of all people. Guy's batting .204. He takes Warren to the wall. Almost basically over it. This one hit sharply first. Nice backhand by the Rice man. And guess what? He'll flip to Warren, who's covering. And that's it. Tigers go down in dramatic fashion. Yankees splashing some leather. As I look at the replay, ladies and gentlemen, it was not a home run. Now that they show the side angle, it was either way. Jesus Christ, what a catch by the Grisham man. You just can't, you got to give kudos where kudos is due. And that was one hell of a catch. The way he caught it, I don't know how he held on to it. If he hit anything, if his glove had hit the wall, it probably would have popped out. Because that's where it was. It was sitting right at the heel, out of the glove as he squeezed it. Just enough of the ball and science and physics to hold on for the out.
Deacon's my name and bowling's my game.
Gutter ball, gutter ball! How are you gonna score there?
Come on, 3 strikes and you're out.
What, we just won another round of light beer from Miller.
Yeah, light sure tastes great.
Let's fill it! Tastes great! Hold it! Wait a minute!
There it is, down there.
Take your time.
8 ball in the pocket.
Bubba, this ball doesn't have any holes in it. Yeah, it does.
The score's all even.
Last frame. Who's up?
Rodney.
Rodney! Gotta be a mistake.
Hey, you kidding? It's a piece of cake.
All we need is one pin, Rodney.
Light beer from Miller. Everything you always wanted in a beer, and less.
I didn't get my turn yet. I'm gonna break this time.
And it's funny, if you listen real closely at the end of that, you hear Ben Johnson go, Rodney. Classics from the past. That's what we do. That's to make sure that we're not the same thing every time you turn on a play-by-play to get the same thing. Look, I love all the creators. I bless all the creators. I wish all the creators luck. But each and every single creator out there has his own little thing. Ours is bringing nostalgia and history into the broadcast of today with today's game, with a game in the background, which just happens to be the New York Yankees. That's us, the Third Floor podcast, bringing you Yankees live, play by play. Get in a live chat. Let's go. Lockport's over here. He wants to talk to somebody other than me sometimes. Okay, Anthony Volpe's up. Let's do the Volpe voice. Let's call this one. Mr. 01 is 02 already. I didn't even do nothing. And he's already 02. 207. The pitch. Way outside. He couldn't swing at that because he knew he couldn't reach it. Oh my God, this guy is fucking pathetic. The 1-2. Volpe looks at ball 2-2. 1-0 Yankees. Bottom 3. The 2-2. He'll go down looking, shaking his head. You know what, folks? It was a ball. But do I feel bad that he went down looking?
He's looking at you, kid.
Why would I? As a matter of fact, as soon as he walked into the dugout,
Ow!
that's what I would have done. I would have hit him in the fucking head with a frying pan to wake him up. Trent, 1975 porno mustache. He's on deck. Ryan McMahon's up. He's in the hole 0-2 as he fouls this one down to third base. Having a lot of fun with Volpe at Volpe's expense, but you know what? He brought it on himself, folks. Look, just dig into the numbers. I'm not big on certain things, but there's a WRC. I don't know, worth running, runs created or something like that. Just to put it in perspective, the year the Judge hit 62 homers, his WRC was like 282. All right, Anthony Volpe this year, right now as we speak, his WRC is -1. -1. Not 0.0. -1. The whole number, 1. Not a decimal point in front of it, nothing. 1, -1. Now, tell me in the comments, in the live chat, one reason. Give me one, just one reason that Volpe is in this lineup. McMahon doing what he does. He takes pitches. He's got a 1-2 count. He swings and misses at this one. Strike 3 goes down swinging. Good hack, but couldn't catch up to the fastball. 5th strikeout for Mize. He has 5 strikeouts. We're only in the bottom of the 3rd with 2 out. Back to back there, Volpe and McMahon. Look, both those guys are strikeout guys, so maybe a decent idea, maybe to separate them. I don't know why Volpe isn't 9th. Volpe should be 9th. Put Wells at 8th and McMahon at 7th. And then you break up this madness of strikeouts. At least you're going to keep them in the fucking lineup. Do something to help the fucking lineup out. This ain't doing it, man. The 0-1 bounces short. 1-1. 2 out, bottom 3. 1-0 Yanks on the Judge solo homer back in the first. Mize is up to 42 pitches. This will be his 43rd, and it will be a 1-1 with 2 out and nobody on in the bottom of the third. 1-0 Yanks. Pitch. It finds the strike zone. 1-2 as Grisham watches that one. Mize is humming. I can tell you that. I'm watching this guy pitch, and he is humming. Judge, the only one to solve him so far. So we got to get something going and get it going quick, because you do not want to leave the Tigers hanging around. Grisham launches this one to center, going back on it just a few feet shy of the warning track is Meadows. He puts it away for the third out. 0-1-0 for Detroit, 1-1-0 for the Yankees. And we'll move to the top of the fourth of a fast-paced moving game right now. 1-0 Yanks. And we'll be right back.
You need some cash? Do you need some money? Hey, let me tell you something. We make you happy down at Happy Motors. Pawn your car title. No credit needed. No credit check. We're going to let you the money you need right now. 10 minutes. We're going to let you have the money you need. We're going to make you happy at Happy Motors. Pawn your car title. I got it. At Happy Motors. I got it. I got it. I got it. Come on and see me, brother. I got it. I got it. I got it.
And you can keep it, too. Just a little taste of what we do. We do lots of stuff. I'm telling you right now, we do lots and lots and lots of stuff. We also like to bring you stats and numbers, and keep tickers going and keep you occupied, and things to look at, things to talk about. Give you a reason to get in the live chat. I don't see what's so hard about getting in a live chat and interacting with the live stream, who's inviting you to do it. And the likes, come on, get the likes going. Why is it so hard to hit the like? I do it everywhere I go. Even if I'm not subbing or whatever, I hit the like, because somebody's working hard. And they deserve at least the like. And a sub, if you're slightly interested in maybe what you're seeing is, you're on the borderline, sub. Come check us out a few times. Don't like us? You're on sub. But hit the like. Get in the live chat. Sub, follow, share. Tell your friends. Tell your friends. You might have a Yankee fan somewhere. Oh, yeah, right. Maybe he'll like this guy. Every little bit helps. Speaking of every little bit helps, in the description, Cash App, PayPal are there if you would like to support the show. Buy us a cup of coffee at least. We'd appreciate it. And all donations get a shout out. So here we go. Top of the fourth. 1-0 Yanks. Gleyber Torres, who's 1 for 1, leads off the fourth here for the Tigers. He's your second place hitter for the Tigers. Four-seamer fouled away into the crowd. First base side. So here we go. The 0-1 swung on and missed. Nice 94-mile-an-hour four-seamer. Mid-level on the edge. 0-2 immediately in the hole goes Gleyber. It's Gleyber Day. He doubled in the first. Welcome back home. 1-2 as this one sails away. Sweeper. Seems to be the only pitch he's really having some issues with as far as location is the sweeper. Velocity is there on every pitch. His location on the four-seamer has been good. There we go. And another four-seamer gets Torres to swing at this one high in his own. Rice going back on it. Jazz calls him off at the last second to come in and make the catch. For a second, it looked like Rice might have had an issue with it. But Jazz never gave up on it. And then he call. Yeah, good play by Rice. Judge in the neighborhood as well. And Jazz flips Judge the ball so he can throw it. I'm sure Judge just underhanded that back to Rice. Somebody tell Jazz, let's not give the ball to Judge so he doesn't have to make extra throws. Grisham going back on this one. He's on his horse. He's going to make the catch nonchalantly, short of the warning track in the left center there. Another good play by Grisham, covering a lot of ground. Will Warren working super economically right now in the top of the fourth, 48 pitches, and there's 2 outs. I think, let's see, he was 1-1 to Glaber, 3. He's only thrown like 4 pitches this inning, maybe 5. Let's see if he can just get it done on this pitch. We don't have to worry about counting. Green is the batter. He takes a strike on the edge. Four-seamer. His four-seam is working, and right now he's capable of putting it just about anywhere he wants. So we'll see what happens with pitch number 50. It'll be an 0-1. Way outside. Curveball. It's one of the first curveballs I seen, and that was outside 79. 1-1, 2 out, nobody on, 1-0 Yanks, top 4. Green your batter, Warren your pitcher. Pitch number 51. 1-1. Bottom of the zone. This four-seamer is working for Warren tonight. Another beautiful pitch low in the zone outside on the lefty. 1-2. As Warren jumps way ahead. Few pitches to this guy. This will be his 4th pitch to him. Just misses again with the curveball. So it'll be a 2-2 with 2 out, nobody on, 1-0 Yanks, top 4. Let's get it up. If you're watching, tell someone else to tune in and watch. Hit that like, hit that follow, hit that sub. Let's go. Get in the live chat. Warren with the 2-2. Launch towards Judge. He's just taken a couple of steps, makes the catch. And he makes fast work of the Tigers there. Very economical. That'll help the pitch count. That'll help his length. What'll help him out a little bit is if the Yankees can get on the board here in this inning, start separating themselves from the Tigers a little bit as we get late into the game. So we'll go from there. Anyway, ladies and gentlemen, boys and girls, children of all ages, we appreciate you hanging out with us on the third floor when we bring you Yankees live play-by-play. And like I said, we're just not your regular friggin' play-by-play. We like to entertain you and bring nostalgia and history into today's game from the past. You know, kind of a mix. Like this. This is when ESPN used to be cool.
Scott started reeling off these great shows, one right after another.
And A-Rod exhibits inordinate aptitude in spheroidal aviation.
Turns out he was using performance enhancers.
I fear that your inquisition will prove fruitless.
You mind telling us what this is?
I don't even know what that is or how you use it.
It looks like a thesaurus.
Unhand me, rapscallion!
We got to win back a lot of trust. A lot of trust.
Days of ESPN, the old days for a lot of you people who don't know, who are just too young to realize what ESPN was. ESPN was a force when it first started. And then along the way, just lost its way commercially. Started selling out, changing programming. You know, I was kind of pissed when they took away the lumberjack competition. Used to have monster trucks. Wrestling from Atlantic City and Las Vegas, the Showboat. So here we go. Yanks got the order going here. And let's see, where are we in the lineup? I think Trent made the last out. No. Where are we at? I think Rice made the last out. Oh, Judge. Oh, my bad. So Aaron Judge is up. He homered his last at bat, closing in on 100 RBIs for a year. That was his 98th. This one misses low and outside, so that'll make it 2-0. Both pitches low and outside. Mize just kind of working around Judge, even on the first at bat. And then he made the mistake on the full count. Judge launches this one to right center. This time the right fielder's got some room, and he puts it away. Judge hitting another bomb towards right center. This one falling short, about 10, 15 feet short of the warning track. Sounded good off the bat, but just too much height under it. And that kept it in the ballpark. Judge is down. 1 out. Bottom 4, 1-0 Yanks. Ben Rice will be your batter. Why do I do that? It's Bellinger. I know why. Because I got Judge. Hold on. What was going on here? Deep to right field for Bellinger. Let's see where that's going to land. That'll land in the second deck, about 15 rows back. Bellinger with a blast. Belly with a blast. He gets a solo homer. Yanks up 2-0. Go Belly. Bellinger jumping on it. 389. 117? That can't be right. Was that 117 or 107? I looked up. All I seen was, wow. When you say a guy got a hold of a ball, Bellinger put that one in a cannon and shot it out of it. Second deck, 20 rows. Yeah, I know what I did now. I have Bellinger and Rice backwards. My bad. Rice is your batter now. He grounded out in the first. Yanks, long ball on it. Rice going the other way. Third baseman playing him perfectly even on the shift. So he'll go. There'll be 2 down now with 1 run in. Second deck and a one-handed snag by the fan. Wow, what a catch. Austin Wells is like, wowzers. Here's the replay. Wow, man, right off the middle of the barrel with everything. That, ladies and gentlemen, you could put that in a fucking tin can and call it textbook. From the side view. Oh, even better. That'll bring Stanton. He takes a ball outside. 1-0. This pitch fouled straight back. 1-1. Bellinger going a yard city. Stanton pops this one up a mile high on the infield grass. First baseman right there. He puts it away for the third out. But the Yanks go deep again. Another solo homer. This time by the guy that bats after Judge. Cody Bellinger goes yard. 386, I think it was. And I'm not sure, but I think they said 117. 2-0 Yanks. We're going to the 5th. Yeah, we're going to the 5th. Of course we're going to the 5th. That comes after the 4th. We'll be right back after this word.
You know, one of the best things about being an ex-big leaguer is getting freebies to the game. Call the front office, bingo. And once these fans recognize me, I probably won't even have to pay for my light beer from Miller. Down it! I love them. These fans know I drink light because it's less filling and it tastes great. Good seats, huh?
You're in the wrong seat, buddy. Come on.
Oh, I must be in the front row.
Come on.
Light beer from Miller. Everything you always wanted in a beer, and less.
Good seats, hey, buddy? He missed the tag! He missed the tag!
He missed the tag. I don't know, it seemed to be an issue with the chat on YouTube, but we got it going now. We're good. We're good. We're good. We're golden. We're rolling and rolling. We're rocking and rolling. We're reeling and reeling. Right now, we got a 2-0 lead by the Yankees over Detroit. We're going to the top of the 5th. Warren is cruising. Last inning, very economical as far as pitching. Pitches thrown. He is looking solid all around the plate. It just looks like a little issue with the curveball and the sinker. But for the most part, he's not throwing the curveball a lot. I only seen, since I've been watching, 3 curveballs, so kind of abandoned that pitch. But he might need it later as we come around, going through this order for another time. Tigers will start making adjustments. That's why that home run there by Bellinger giving us a 2-run cushion gives us a little bit more breathing room. Not much, but a little bit. We can loosen our collar and get set for the 5th here as they show a beautiful, gorgeous shot of Yankee Stadium. Absolutely lit up majestically with the New York skyline in the background. Warren misses with the first pitch to Torkelson. 1-0. Torkelson 0 for 1, your 5th place hitter for Detroit. Popped out the second. Hit hard, and that'll be, it's a fair ball. Foul ball. Somebody make a call. Let's see where this hits. Oh, yeah, that's way foul. Way foul. Hit a ton, but foul. So 1-1 now to count. Warren, 55 pitches, top of the 5th. You do the math. At this point, he is averaging 11 pitches an inning. Right now, Warren's only concerned with Torkelson here. A 1-1. Just misses outside with the sinker. 2-1. The 2-1 popped up a mile high behind the plate. It'll make the crowd. Souvenir. I almost forgot we had something to add to the show. Let's see if he could strike him out. No, he's going to foul it away into the crowd. Souvenir. Yeah, I added something new to the show, and I forgot to use it. That's how new it is. I forgot it's there. So let's see what happens here with the 2-2. Nobody out, nobody on. Top 5. 2-0 Yanks. Warren with his 59th pitch coming. It'll be a 2-2 to Torkelson. The pitch. Just miss outside. 3-2. We're going to go full. So here we go. Torkelson asks for time. Umpire grants it to him. He steps out. He's back in. He resets. Warren's ready. He digs in. Looks in. Gives the nod. The payoff to Torkelson. Misses. And he walks him. That's not new. And if you've been here before, you know that's not new. We do that during walks. Like I said, you never know what's going to happen here on the stream. We got all kinds of ditties for all kinds of stuff. Right now, here is the first pitch to Perez. He'll foul that one away. So runner at first, nobody out. Top of the 5th. 2-0 Yanks. It's an 0-1 count to Perez, your 6th place hitter for Detroit. Pitch, swung on and missed. Strike 2. So we're going to see if we can use our new thing here for the strikeout. Ground at first base, foul. So the 0-2. Warren, pitch 64 coming. The pitch lifted towards left field. Bellinger's right there. He'll put it away, no problem. Runner runs back to first. No harm, no foul. 1 out. A very good pitch there by Warren. Looked like the sinker. Got him on the sinker. Going the other way. Soft fly out to Bellinger. So 1 out, 1 on. 2-0 Yanks. Top 5. Warren, pitch 65 will be to Meadows. 0 for 1. That ball just misses outside. 1-0. Sinker. So it'll be 1-0 to Meadows. 1 out, 1 on. 2-0 Yanks. Top 5. Warren, pitch 66. Misses low. Changeup. First time I've seen the changeup. So the curveball and the changeup have not been part of the arsenal he's trying to work in now. After seeing these guys one time already. Second time around for them. Don't say it. Lockport, he's about to throw his 67th pitch. And that'll get into the crowd down the third base line. Foul. Lockport, please. Don't even, I don't even want to talk about that. That was that one, no, ain't happening. 2-1 now to Meadows. Top of the 5th. 2-0 Yanks. The pitch. Low, ball 3. So Meadows, the 7th place hitter, hopefully this isn't what I always talk about because we got through it once. Now here we go, second time through, seeing the 7th place hitter, and we're already 3-1 with a runner on. Air finds this, that just found it. Strike, full count to Meadows with a runner on and 1 out. Warren looking for that ground ball. If he can get it here, that'd be nice to end the inning quickly, keep him economically in this game pitching. So that Boone doesn't have to go get him. Right now, here's the payoff pitch. Driven to right field, and that's going to be out of here for a 2-run homer. So it is a tie game as the 7th place hitter, second time around, Warren messing around on a 3-1, makes it 3-2. Next pitch, tie ball game. 2-2, 391, 107. So your 7th place hitter, Parker Meadows, 7th place hitter, just tied the ball game in the top of the 5th. 2-run homer off Warren. Four-seamer just stayed up and went up and right out. Just short of the Reebok sign. So, with 1 pitch, Tigers right back in it. So after 70 pitches, on the 70th pitch, Warren gives up a 2-run dinger. So as to what just Lockport said, I'm going to guess that Warren just signed his own exit. We will not see Will Warren in the 6th unless something absolutely spectacular happens. Right now he's got a 0-2 on the 8th place hitter, Dylan Dingler. So the Dingler is 0-2 to Warren with 1 out and 2 in. Pitch 73. Up the middle, Jazz with a backhand, a leaping throw to first, in plenty of time. Nice defensive play by Jazz. A little Jeter-esque from the second base side. Hit hard, off the mound, nice hop to Jazz. And I'm going to say he was a good distance behind the bag when he made this throw. 1 step onto the outfield grass from way behind second and throws an absolute bullet to Rice. No problem. And he had him by a lot. I'm going to say at least 3 steps. Jazz flashing the leather. Well, you answered your own question there, Lockport. You just seen how long Warren's going to be in the game. And apparently Boone ain't going to have to go out and pull him. He'll just take him in the at this half inning. Right now, the ninth place hitter is Sweeney. He's 0 for 1. And he is 1-1 on Sweeney with 2 out and 2 in, a 2-run bomb. Strike 2 to Sweeney. 4-seamer. He's not abandoning a fastball. Now, unfortunately for him, the fastball's working. But that one fastball forgot to work. Up to that point. And that one misses outside, so the count is now 2-2 with 2 out. 2-2 to score. Top 5. The 2-2. Swing and a miss. But the Tigers tie it as Warren gives up the 2-run bomb. I'm not going to say you could see it coming because the way he was pitching really well. But unfortunately, he just threw a freaking 4-seamer. It just didn't foreseem. It foresaw. Right field. To tie it. 2-2. Going to the bottom of the 5th.
You know, one of the best things about being an ex-big leaguer is getting freebies to the game. Call the front office, bingo. And once these fans recognize me, I probably won't even have to pay for my light beer from Miller. Down it, crap! I love them. These fans know I drink light because it's less filling and it tastes great. Good seats, huh?
You're in the wrong seat, buddy. Come on.
Oh, I must be in the front row.
Come on.
Light beer from Miller. Everything you always wanted in a beer, and less.
Good seats, hey, buddy? He missed the tag! He missed the tag!
I just love that commercial. Great seats, huh, buddy? He missed the tag. He missed the tag. Yeah, Lockport, I'm going to say Warren is gone. We'll see what happens here, if they mention anything or if they show anything as far as the bullpen. If he comes back out for the 6th inning, I'll be honest with you, Lockport, I will be a little shocked. I won't be surprised. I'll be shocked. That's why there's a difference between those two words. And if you don't know the difference between those words, instead of going to Google or Grok, why don't you go to a Webster's dictionary like we did back in the day and look the words up and figure it out yourself? But seriously, I would be shocked if Warren's out for the top of the 6th. And he has been pitching good. Like I said, he has been pitching very good up until that one pitch. And that's really a pitch you cannot afford to make a mistake on, especially in Yankee Stadium with the short porch. All right, so here we go. Top of the 5th. It'll be Jazz to lead things off. We double check, make sure Jazz is up. Yeah, that's Jazz. So it'll be Jazz, Wells, and the Circus Act. Jazz struck out in the 2nd, falls behind 0-1. Mize out there, only 56 pitches. That's the 56th pitch, bounces right behind home plate into the glove. 1-1 to Jazz. Mize, 56 pitches in, and he's been cutting some Yankees down. So here we go with the 1-1. Way outside, 2-1 to Jazz. I would say the Yankees are going to have to get something going offensively to generate some runs. I don't know if the long ball is going to work all night with these guys. Jazz launches this one. It's going to fall in front of the right fielder. That's going to be a base hit. Jazz jumping on the 2-1. Hits a little 8-iron into right field, and he's aboard. Nobody out. For some reason, they're showing Anthony Rizzo. He's out there in the crowd tonight. So that'll bring up Austin Wells. Wells 0 for 1. So let's see if the Yankees do something with Jazz on the base paths. Wells lines this one off of the second baseman's glove. Gleyber Torres and alley-oop into right field. Jazz safe at second. Wells safe at first. 2 on, nobody out. Oh, God. And that'll bring up Anthony Volpe. So the first pitch is he squares the bunt. Because he doesn't know what he's doing, the pitch was high and inside, and he had a ass flop on his ass. So he gets lucky. He's 1-0. Squares again. Pitches up. 2-0 to Volpe. If he bunts, if he makes contact on any of that, just. See, here's the thing with Volpe. All right, they just showed. See how he squared the bunt? Well, first of all, what I would tell him, look, when you square the bunt, make sure your fingers are not in front of the bat. There you go. Bunted straight up in the air because he is trying to direct the ball instead of catching the ball. Oh my God. I can't believe I got to explain bunting. When you bunt, you catch the ball with the bat. You don't bring the bat to the ball. You wait till the ball comes to the... It's an art, folks. And it should be taught more. He squares again. He fouls this one off right to the third baseman. Line drive. Great job by Volpe, bunting for nothing. All this music fits, folks. So if you're watching when I'm watching and you saw him walking with his back to the dugout and I was playing that is fucking hysterical shit. So I didn't think anything was going to happen. So I'm not even going to get excited about the out. We'll just roll with it with 1 out. And that'll bring up Ryan McMahon. This one is low in the strike zone, in the ball zone, and he's calling he called it a strike. The next pitch to McMahon is in the dirt, 1-1. 1 out, 2 on, 1 out. Got to put the ball in play here. This is a big at bat for McMahon on a lot of levels. Let him separate himself a little bit from controversy here. Swing and a miss. He had a good rip, but that was a splitter, and it just was outside the strike zone. He gets good hacks, and he swings at good pitches. Unfortunately, like you seen when I had the lineup, he's got 170 strikeouts. He's like Reggie Jackson-ish as far as strikeouts. And he swings at that one. Bad at bat. I'm going to say it again because I said it earlier. If you're going to roll with fucking Volpe in the fucking lineup, bat him 9th, put Wells 8th, put McMahon 7th. So you separate back-to-back strikeouts from 2 guys who have fucking that's his 172nd. Volpe's got what? 140. There were over 300 fucking strikeouts between the two of them, and he's got them batting back-to-back. What the fuck are we doing here, man? This is what I mean. This is fucking stupid shit. So 2 on with nobody out is now 2 on with 2 out. And Grisham's up. And he'll be 2-0 as he takes ball 2 outside. You basically knew the inning was over with Volpe coming up with 2. He can't even move a runner over. Can't even bunt. Can't move a runner over. He bunts out on a pop-up to the third baseman. Grisham works the count 3-0 now. Again, the Yanks need offense that generates runs. You can't keep waiting on the long ball. We take it. We love it. Of course, no problem. But you got to learn how to fucking score runs without fucking putting it out of the ballpark. What are you going to do when the wind's blowing dead in October? Grisham pops it up to center field, mile high. Center fielder dancing under a meadow. So the Yanks let the threat go by. They put the first two men on with nobody out. Volpe strikes out. McMahon strikes out. And Grisham pops out. So, with all that said, we're going to the top of the sixth. We'll see if Warren comes out. If he does, I'll be fucking shocked. And I won't know what to do. But I'll tell you right now, folks, don't be surprised if we come back and find Devin Williams in this game.
He is talking on the phone getting out of hand? Look out! You need phone relief. The ultimate and hands-free phone design. Watch. Simply attach the special double back fastener to any phone. Then attach the phone relief headset. It's that easy. Hands-free, pain-free. You'll wonder how you ever lived without it. It's perfect for remotes. Now talk hands-free anywhere, anytime. Office work is a pain for Mr. Phone in the Neck, but you won't miss a beat with hands-free freedom. A must for the entire office. Work goes quicker and easier. The padded headset removes this easily and is fully adjustable. Best of all, Phone Relief works with your favorite phone. An amazing breakthrough product you'll use every day. Now only $12.95. Call toll-free to order by credit card and make this your last Phone in the Neck call.
Your phone in the neck call. Now, when that came out, I remember, man, a couple of my Italian aunts they were stoked. Every phone in the house had one of them. In the kitchen, if you're Italian and you grew up like I did Italian and you went to your aunt's house, that kitchen phone had a cord on it that would reach St. Louis. And then you gave her one of them, oh my God, her meatballs were even better. Because most of the time she's like this. But with the hands free, she's a little bit more easier to, oh my God. Anyway, that's a whole nother story for another time. In all reality, as a kid, all the Italian friends I had and their moms, and you go over to the house and you eat, dude, I should have been the size of friggin' Connecticut. Good thing I had a good metabolism. I could put food away and not gain a pound. A pound here and there. Especially when I started drinking. You wash that down with beer and then, oh yeah, it's a whole other thing. Anyway, getting back to this game, like I said earlier, when I was rudely interrupted by Volpe not knowing how to bunt and seeing that he doesn't know how to bunt is even more infuriating than watching him bunt and not knowing what he's doing. So let's see what goes here. As I turn around, I heard they just came back in. They're showing highlights of Will Warren. I'm shocked. 79 pitches. He's still out there. Cruz, the righty, is now up in the Yankee bullpen, so maybe we're doing something weird here. But for the moment, Warren is in there, and he's facing Gleyber Torres, who looks at a curveball that finds the strike zone. Now, the curveball was nowhere near the strike zone. Now he drops it into the bottom of the zone, 80 miles an hour. Off of Gleyber Torres, 1 for 2 with a double in the first. He kind of waves at a sweeper that hits the bottom of the zone, about 6 inches over from when that curveball just landed, away from Gleyber. We got a 2-2 ball game. Warren comes back with that curveball, and back to reality, it bounces way short. Ball 1. 1-2. 1 out, nobody on. Top of the 6. 2-2 to score. Warren is still out there, and he is about to throw his 83rd pitch. It'll be a 1-2 to Gleyber. Gleyber fouls this one into the crowd. Souvenir. Somebody just got them a Gleyber Torres ball as a Detroit Tiger. All-star Detroit Tiger. Warren, pitch 84. The 1-2. Misses way outside. Four-seamer. Aside from the one or two that got away from him earlier, that's his worst four-seamer that I've seen him throw. Velocity still there at 94. Torres works the count to 2-2. Skies this one towards Judge, coming over easy. He makes the catch, puts it away. And here's an idea. Being that Grisham ran behind him to back him up, how about instead of Judge throwing it back towards the infield, how about he underhands it to Grisham, and Grisham makes the throw? No brainer. Oh my God, I came up with something. Unfucking-believable. I mean, that should be the easiest thing for them to say. Hey, Judge, when you make a fly out, flip it to Grisham, let him make the throw in the infield. No. Let Judge keep throwing. What are you going to tell me? He's getting his arm loose? Or trying to keep it loose? I'll keep it loose. And keep it loose during surgery during the off season, like an hour after the game's over. When the last World Series game is played, about an hour later, Judge will be going under surgery. Right now, we got 2 out and an 0-1 count to Carpenter. Misses 1-1. Changeup misses. Changeup around 88 right now. Curveball's around 80. That's a pretty good disguise of both of those pitches. Sweeper, 83. Now, the sweeper's been giving him a little bit of issue. I don't know if that was a waste pitch. It was a little outside the strike zone. Not as bad as earlier. 2-1. Swing and a miss on a sweeper that found the strike zone low and inside to the lefty. Swings way over it. 2-2. 2 out. Top 6. 2-2 to score. The 2-2 will go in full count now to Carpenter. 0 for 2. It's third time seeing Warren. Warren has made adjustments on him, throwing the ball all over. Looked like I'm not sure if he's just trying to locate these pitches outside. But here we go with the payoff. Whatever he did, he threw a sweeper that embarrassed him as he swings and misses. And that'll do it for the 6th. Real economical inning for Warren. 2-2-0, 2-4-0. That's your box score. Now, question is, folks, this is a big question. So, who's ever watching, let's go. This is your chance to get involved here. Does Warren come out for the 7th?
I am master of ancient art of karate, kung fu, and the Chinese chuckle. But what about the socializing? I always reach for a cold Miller Light. Light tastes great. Light less filling, too. Hey, anybody want the pepperoni?
Ancient proverb. Only one light beer. Miller Lite.
Sorry, I was asked a question, I'm answering it. It's what we do when you get involved in a live chat. It's easy. It's that simple. So does Warren come out for the 7th? I think not. I think we're going to see Cruz in the 7th. I guess he's going to set it up to try to get a run here. Well, they need a run here. They shouldn't try to get a run. They need a fucking run here. Long ball, any ball. I'll take anything, any kind of run. Just break the tie so when we go to the top the 7th, Warren, one, has a chance to win this game because he did pitch much, much better tonight. We probably got a glimpse of what he would have did as he went on after the 2-run homer. He just gave up the two home run 5 pitches later than he did when he was taken out. Either way, since the homer, he's been pretty good. So he hasn't been rattled by the homer. So give him an opportunity to win this game in the 7th. Try to get a run on the board here. But if not, I got a feeling anyway, we're looking at Cruz, Weaver, Bednar. Hopefully the Yankees have the lead by the time we get to the 8th inning here to set it up for Weaver or set it up for Bednar. So here we go. We're going to the bottom of the 6th, and it'll be led off by Judge. He takes a strike. Judge 1 for 2 with the solo homer way back in the first, gave the Yanks the early lead. Launches this one right side into the crowd. Souvenir. Bellinger with a solo homer, 2-0. And then Warren gives up the 2-run dinger to Sweeney. 2-2, bottom 6, 0-2 count to Judge. Nobody on, nobody out. Mize with pitch number 74 to Judge. Outside misses. Catcher leaves it there for a second. Umpire says, all right, whatever. It's still a ball. 1-2. That's it. I just read Boone's lips. Instead of saying great job, he said, that's it. That's your manager, folks. And Judge goes down looking. So Judge, like I said earlier, maybe I should start talking more shit about him because he goes down looking.
He's looking at you, kid.
Now I'll just wait to see who's up next this time. It'll be Bellinger, who homered. Takes a ball low. They just showed the 3rd strikeout. I mean, the pitch that struck out Judge was outside the strike zone. Good enough to say it was a ball. I don't know what the umpire was looking at. Boone's starting to bark a little bit. And to be honest with you, that's the first time we mentioned anything about the umpire, and it's a strikeout to Judge. There's another bad call. There's another bad call that's low. Now Boone's getting even a little bit more animated. Umpire is paying him no mind, which is good to see. This one bounces in the dirt. 2-2. So back-to-back bad calls on strikes that were nowhere near the strike zone. One on Judge, one on Bellinger, has now brought the umpires into the game. So it took 5 in the 3rd inning, but here we go with the umpires. Let's see who goes on forward. The 2-2, broken bat just exploded. Weekly to second, outmade at first. That's what you call the umpire taking the bat out of the batter's hand, literally. Have him swinging a pitch like that because he's trying to protect, and boom. Boom was barking pretty heavily there. The home plate umpire, while he was barking, was paying no mind, looking straight ahead at the pitcher. So no rabbit ears on this guy, apparently. I'll bring up Ben Rice. Rice 0 for 2. Showing signs of his bat getting going, and then it kind of cooled off. So he's kind of in a neutral zone right here. There's a nice strike. 1-1. Slider. Now, one thing that Rice is doing, he is not swinging at a lot of good pitches. And then winds up swinging at a pitch like that outside the strike zone and just fouling it weakly towards the Yankee dugout. So now he's behind in the count 1-2. He has 2 groundouts. And like I said, he had signs of his bat warming up. Then cooled down, warmed up, cooled down. Right now he's in a cool zone. Stuck in neutral. Launches this one to the left side, foul. So we'll see what happens here. Would like to see him pull the ball a little bit more. More power that way. Although he does hit the left field very well when he goes with the pitch that way. That one way outside. 2-2. 2 out, 2-2 to score. Bottom 6. Heading to the top of the 7th, which reminds me of the 7th inning stretch coming up in the bottom half of that inning. 7th inning stretch. A tradition here on the 3rd floor. That one misses way inside the low. Rice winds up working the count to full. Holton, lefty, loosening up for the Tigers. Maybe the end of Mize. That'd be nice for the Yankees to get him out of there. Didn't think we were going to have these many issues. The payoff. Way inside, gets it, fouls it back off the fist. Count holds 3-2. So we'll have a payoff. Pitch. Way outside. No, it was way outside, dude. 3 horrible strikeouts by 3 horrible calls by the home plate umpire who decides to fall apart in the bottom of the 6th. That was the worst call of the 3. You could have put another diagram of a ball in between that and the strike zone. When we come back, I would anticipate that Boone have to have something to say. I mean, let's go and protect these players, bro. That was an absolute... Again, it's an embarrassment to umpires. But it's more embarrassing to... What are you fucking doing here, guys? This is slowly becoming an epidemic. Now, we watch Yankee baseball, so we see it. But we got to remember, this is going on throughout the major leagues. So every other guy out there streaming their favorite ball club is probably echoing the same thing. What are we fucking doing here? Enough already.
Ship my pants. Right here? Ship my pants, you're kidding. You can ship your pants right here. You hear that? I can ship my pants for free.
Wow, I just may ship my pants.
Yeah, ship your pants. Billy, you can ship your pants too.
I can't wait to ship my pants, Dad.
I just shipped my pants, and it's very convenient.
Very convenient.
I just shipped my drawers.
I just shipped my nightie.
I just shipped my bed. If you can't find what you're looking for in store, we'll find it at Kmart.com right now and ship it to you for free.
That's right, folks. There was a world before Amazon. You can get it shipped to the store, but you still had to go pick it up. Until some stores started delivering that shit. Anyway, top of the 7th. 2-2 ball game. Warren is done, so he'll go 6. Probably wind up with a no decision. Well, yeah, now he's going to wind up with a no decision. So whoever comes in will have the opportunity for a win here. But right now, like I said earlier, we cannot keep relying on this long ball, especially when there ain't nobody on. Solo homers are fucking useless. Solo homers are nice in the bottom of the 9th when it's a tie game, or you're losing by 1. And you got 2 out, nobody on. Other than that, come on, get some guys on here. Cruz is now pitching. He'll take over here at the top of the 7th in a 2-2 game. And Green launches this one. It'll hop into the crowd. Ground rule double. So Cruz comes in, throws 1 pitch, and Detroit has a runner in scoring position with a leadoff ground rule double. Oh, I'm in too much pain for this bullshit. Why in the world do these guys insist on making absolutely nothing fucking easy for any purpose other than stress and unneeded drama? First pitch to Torkelson, who's 0 for 1 with a walk in the 5th and a run scored. He was on base for a 2-run homer for the guy who's on deck. Meanwhile, runner at second, 0-1 to count. Swing and a miss at a splitter way down low in the dirt, 0-2. So Cruz in trouble, now working to get out of trouble. The way the Yankees' offense is performing, they could ill afford to fall behind in what is a crucial game 1 of a 3-game set. Misses low, 1-2. Nobody out, runner on second, top 7, 2-2 to score. Detroit threatening. Runner in scoring position. He's off second. Cruz is ready. The 1-2. Misses. 2 in a row. Way outside with the splitter. Nowhere near the strike zone. 2-2 to count. Sometimes I don't know if this guy is pitching or throwing. So now we got a 2-2. Nobody out. Runner at second. 2-2 to score. Cruz with the pitch. Misses outside. Full count. Stress and drama, stress and drama, stress and drama, stress and drama. We love stress and drama, right? Not when we're playing like this and we got Volpe in the lineup. Sorry. Doesn't happen, doesn't compute. And he... So nobody out and 2 men on. Extremely similar to something that just happened an inning or so ago for the Yankees, who were unable to move the runners over, let alone score a run. Volpe bunts and pops up to the third baseman. McMahon goes down swinging on a 2-2 count, and Grisham pops up. Let's see what the Detroit Tigers do with 2 on and nobody out. Perez is the batter. Sorry, he did not hit the 2-run homer. Sweeney did. Perez is 0 for 2. Cruz does a pirouette towards second for whatever reason. Now he's ready to throw his first pitch to Perez, which comes inside, 79 on the splitter. Perez turns it in. He struck out and flied out, and he is ahead in the count, 1-0. So heading towards that danger zone, as I like to call it, the 7th, 8th, and 9th place hitters that the Yankee pitching just seems to have major issues with. Missing again, 2-0. Wells keeps the ball in front of him. Runners do not advance. Cruz, absolutely nowhere. Not even close, ladies and gentlemen, to the strike zone on anything he has thrown of his 9 pitches. This will be his 10th pitch. I would love to just see a strike. I mean, he's just throwing. He ain't pitching. He's just throwing right now. So here he goes with a 2-0. That one's way up high. Again, nowhere near the strike zone. Shoulder level, way outside. Mark Beergut Whiter Jr. up in the bullpen. So hopefully he'll just come out here and get rid of Cruz after the 3 guys he came with. And then this is his 11th pitch. In 11 pitches, he's managed a 3-0 count to Perez, which he finally finds the strike zone. 3-1 to Perez. So his 12th pitch will come with a 2-2 score, top of the 7th, 2 on, nobody out. 3-1 to count. The pitch. So the Yankees falling apart. They go to the bullpen. Cruz can't find the strike zone for anything. Nothing. 0. And the bases are loaded. So, ground rule double, walk. And what do we get? We get the pitching coach to go out and talk to him. How about you go out and take him out of the fucking game? That'd be nice. You got bases fucking loaded. This guy can't find the fucking strike zone if nobody was up there. So he sends him out there. Yeah, tell him to calm down. Oh, okay. Hey, calm down. Okay. Umpire breaks up the meeting, a senseless meeting, which was fucking absolutely stupid. So Meadows, who hit the 2-run homer, not Sweeney, I had him confused, but Meadows is up. He hit the 2-run homer, and here he comes with bases loaded. Cruz with pitch number 13. Strike 1. As Meadows does the right thing, let's see if this guy can throw a strike. which he does. So the 0-1 misses, bounced in the dirt, kept in front of him by Wells, 1-1 to count. So this will be Cruz's 15th pitch of the relief, and it'll come with a 2-2 score, top 7, nobody out, bases loaded, and a 1-1 count. Not bad for 14 pitches, huh? So here's the 1-1. Throws a strike, and it's a base hit, so there's 1 run. 1 run will come in. Bases still loaded, nobody out. 3-2 Detroit. Leave him in there. Leave him in there. Found a strike zone on 2 pitches. 1 for a strike and 1 laced into right field. Again, another weak throw into the cutoff by Judge. If anything, a blind attempt to just keep the runner at check, which he did. Wasn't hit that deep. Right now, bases are still loaded, 1 run in, and Dingler, he's leaving him in there. So Dingler's in there. Dylan Dingler, 8th place hitter. So there you go. Your 7th place hitter has hit a 2-run homer and a base hit. He's got all 3 RBIs, 7th place hitter. Here's your 8th place hitter. He's 0 for 2, and that's the Dingler. Dingler looks at the second pitch. It's nowhere near the strike zone, 2-0. Leave him in there, Boone. He's done a fantastic job. He hasn't thrown 20 pitches yet, and there's a run in. Bases are still loaded. He's behind in the count, and there's nobody out. Leave him in there. And just fucking cash the game in. 2-0. That just finds the strike zone, 2-1. I don't get it, folks. Dingler, 2-1. Cruz with his 19th pitch. Way out of his strike zone. 3-1. Lockport, these guys ain't got no shot at a fucking double play. Detroit doesn't even really have to hit the ball right now. So bases loaded, nowhere to put them. 3-1 count. And let's see what Cruz does here. Oh, he's going to walk in a run. There you go. So he gives up a base hit to score a run. Then he walks in a run. So he gave up 1, 2, 3 walks, a base hit, a double, no outs, and Boone left him and leaves him in there. Still leaving him in there. Oh, now, is Boone coming out? Boone realizes, hey, I think I better go get this guy, which is a pretty good idea. So he comes in and just implodes, gives up 2 runs, 3 walks, and that's it. And he leaves to a course of booze. Okay, so now we know Cruz is totally not fucking totally reliable. Good. So Mark Beer Gut Lighter Jr. is coming into the game apparently. And that's a call to the bullpen.
Okay, Taro. Whenever you can spare the time. Booby trap. Uh-oh.
Stress and drama and unnecessary stress and drama. Mostly unnecessary stress and drama put forth by a manager who has just zero clues in the complexity of what it takes to win a ball game, especially a crucial ball game, like the first game of a 3-game set the halfway mark of 12 games that are going to solidify you as a team. No offense tonight, 2 long balls, an outstanding, in my opinion, which I'm an expert at, excellent outing by Warren, totally blown by bringing Cruz in here. He got through his 3 minimum. He was doing nothing, nowhere near the strike zone. What does Boone do? He leaves him in there for what, 3 more guys? So here comes Mark Beergut Leiter Jr. Cruz, I know you were hot for a minute there, man, but you're going to cool down. I mean, you can talk to yourself all you want. Mark Beergut Leiter Jr. comes in, throws a curveball, it curves right into the dirt for a 1-0 count. Bases loaded, nobody out still. And it's 4-2 Detroit. This is how you produce runs, folks. This is how you produce runs. The 1-0 from Leiter misses, 2-0. So, yeah, the 2 guys that Boone has brought into the game so far are nowhere near the strike zone, throwing nothing but balls, and showing no signs of even trying to get out of this by throwing a ground ball, maybe. This one is popped up to center. Volpe going back on it backwards, and of course it falls. The Volpster drops a pop-up into the field because he doesn't know how to run back on a ball. Oh, my God. Here's the replay. Watch with the music. Who taught this kid how to run back on a pop ball? From the pitcher's mound to the outfield backwards looking over his shoulder. That's not how you go back. And he just falls down. The ball falls in. And Bellinger throws a fucking ball like 9 feet and drills it into the dirt. I don't have no fucking clue what he was fucking doing. Tigers had another fucking run. 5-2 now. Bases still loaded. Nobody out. Keith's the batter. He's 0 for 3. Leiter's ahead of him, 0-1. I don't know how. Did he swing at it? Awesome inning for the Yankees here at the top of the 7th. And then it almost hits him. It gets by all the way. Oh, it did hit him. Okay, so another run. Yeah, Tigers go up 6-2. As Leiter comes in, let's see what he's done. In 5 pitches, boom, what are you reviewing? It went all the way to the backstop, regardless if it hits him or not. All right, he's got 5 pitches. Hold on, he's got 5 pitches. He's given up a run. No, he's given up 2 runs. He hasn't thrown a strike. Oh, he's throwing 1 strike. Curveball again, nowhere near the fucking strike zone. To me, I don't care if it hit him or not. Even if it didn't hit him, it went all the way to the backstop. The run is scoring. 6-2. Tigers with 4 runs. No outs. Bases are still loaded and a 2-0 count on Torres, who's 1 for 3. Leiter, the umpire is going to help him because that was way outside the strike zone. 2-1. 2-1. Oh my God. Jesus Mary. In 8 pitches. Oh my Lord. And did he hit him? Oh, that one almost hit him. The only thing lucky for the Yankees is that when it hit the backstop, it came right out to Wells immediately, so the runner couldn't advance. Tigers want to take a look at this, see if it hit him. If it hit him, it hit his jersey. I couldn't tell there. Let's see here from the side view. Any uniform move? And the uniform moves. Yeah, that hit him. Another run. No, I guess I don't know what the fuck is going on here. Folks, I can't even call this shit. I can't even fucking call this shit. This is how stupid it is. The pitch hit him. Tigers didn't review it. The next pitch is outside the strike zone. Umpire calls it a strike. So now we got a full count to Gleyber Torres with bases loaded, nobody out. 4 runs in for the Tigers. And Gleyber has the count full. 10 pitches. 10 fucking pitches. Oh, my Lord. The payoff. Oh, he throws it almost over Wells' head. We'll walk in another run. 7-2. 5 runs in for the Yanks. So Cruz and Leiter absolutely lighting the scoreboard up. And Boone's just going to adjust his cap, chew a few more seeds, spit them out, and again, stay in there. And you got Blackburn and Hill up. Meet again at the mound. Oh, he sent Blake out there again. Hey, Blake, go out there and tell that guy to calm down like you told Cruz. You did such a good job when I sent you out there with Cruz. Go out there and talk to Leiter, man. Go, bro. You did such a hell of a job the first time I sent my pitching coach out there. The results were absolutely spectacular. So good. Watch this. I'm going to pull him out and put this guy in. Fucking 11 pitches later. Go talk to that guy. You might want to talk to him too. See what he's up to. Bases loaded. Nobody out. Nobody's out. 5 runs are in. Bases are still loaded. Carpenter's the batter. That's a strike. That's a strike. A legitimate strike in the strike zone. Strike 1 to Carpenter. 7-2. Detroit on top, putting 5 on the board with nobody out. He's going to help Leiter out and swing at a horrible pitch. 0-2 now. You can't make this shit up, bro. This is fucking... This Boone, man, I don't know how he hasn't signed his own death warrant yet, man. I don't know why he's even in the dugout. I don't know why Volpe's on... I don't know why Volpe's on the field. After that, I better not see him for the rest of the fucking year. I better not see Volpe for the rest of the fucking year after his display tonight. Hey, we're going to bounce this one all the way. It gets away from Wells, and another run will come in. So Leiter, in 14 pitches, has managed to walk in 2. Wild pitch. Hit a batter. Walked in a batter. Wild pitch. Anything else? What are we missing? This bounced just in front of Carpenter's foot. Got away from Wells. Wells has no idea the ball bounced so far. Even if he caught it, he wasn't throwing anybody out. It's all the way to the backstop. 1-2 in the dirt. Wells making another big play. 8-2 the Tigers. 6 runs, no outs. Runners at second and third, thank the Lord. 2-2 to count. Top 7. Out and Leiter, he's only about to throw his 16th pitch. Stick around. That's going to fall into right. That's going to go to the wall in between Bellinger and Grisham. That'll clear the bases. 2 more, so it's 10-2. Carpenter will make it to third with a triple. 10-2. So, Cruz, 21 pitches. Leiter, 16 pitches. 37 pitches later. 8 runs, no outs. And a man at third with a triple. Cruz and Leiter Jr. Nightmare inning. Michael K. This inning was set forth by no more than Aaron Boone and Anthony Volpe, tag teaming as tag team champs of fucking stupidity. I don't know who Boone's going to. It was either going to be Hill or Blackburn. I have no idea. At this point, it doesn't fucking matter. You just gave up 8 runs and you still ain't got an out in the inning. And you used 2 pitchers. One who supposedly fucking lights the fuck out, who's showing signs of fucking, and all of a sudden just comes in and just fucking shits the bed. Mark Beergut later Jr., I don't know why you're bringing him into this situation. He could barely get out of a wet paper bag. Oh, I don't want to take a chance on Williams? Is that going to be your excuse? Oh, that wasn't a spot for Williams? That looks like you had Williams in there. I'm shocked that you're not bringing him in. How Boone keeps his job any more than the length of this game is beyond me. And as far as Anthony Volpe goes, I've had enough. I don't want to see him for the rest of the fucking year, and I don't want to see him with a glove on in the postseason. This kid has killed us on numerous on both sides, with the bat, with the glove. This fucking guy doesn't even walk. Why is he anywhere near a glove? Why is he anywhere near the starting lineup of this team? I'm almost happy that this happened to the Yankees. An embarrassment in front of their crowd on a series that I said they could sweep these guys. This is the easiest fucking of the 3 teams that we're playing in this 12. These are the easiest guys. We got past the hard guys. Toronto. Houston's whatever, man. Fuck Houston. We got past Toronto. And then you come in here and do this with Detroit? Hill's in the game pitching. You come in here and do this against Detroit in the first game of a 3-game set? Now you got to go out. You got to go out and win tomorrow. You have no fucking choice. That you just made tomorrow an absolute must-win. For no other reason than you have no clue how to fucking manage a ball club, let alone a fucking bullpen. 4th place hitter Green, who's 1 for 3. He has a 1-2 count on him. Hill's in. Fouled away into the crowd. Count holds at 1-2. Probably the sickest, ugliest fucking display I have ever seen of baseball in quite some time. Maybe 30 days ago. Hard grounded at first. And you should hear the crowd cheering as the first out is made in the top of the 7th. 10-2, Detroit. 8 straight runs. 8 straight runs. Nobody out. They're going to walk Torkelson, set up the double play. What are you doing, Boone? At this point, it's 10-2. What are you doing? You're setting up for a double fucking play to get out of the inning? You're a fucking moron. I'm telling you, Boone, just go fuck it away.
Baba Booey. Baba Booey. Baba Booey. Baba Booey.
Low and outside the strike zone to Perez. Umpire says strike 1 from Hill. So at 6 pitches, this will be Hill's 7th. He's managed to get an out and had to intentionally walk a batter. Now he's 1-1 on Perez. Maybe, just maybe we should have just went to Hill instead of Cruz. 1-2, ahead on another batter. Hill out there firing. 1-2 to count. Fouled away into the crowd. Bounces this one over the head of Hill to Jazz. Jazz steps on second throw to first. Won't be in time for the double play. The run scores 11-2. 2 out now with a runner at first. Still get the run across. No fun. Apparently I'm down on YouTube. Apparently I'm down everywhere. What in the fuck is going on here? All right, we back on. We back on. Sorry about that, folks. We had an internet interruption. That's the first time that's ever happened that we had an internet interruption. So Michael K just said all 9 guys scored a run. All 9 guys have scored a run in this inning, and it's still not over. 2 out, 1-1 to count to Dingler. Ball outside, 1-2 to Dingler. 2 out, 2 on. I'm sorry, he called timeout. 1-2 is the count. 2 out, 2 on. Let's see. 9 runs in. 9 runs scored. Everybody in the lineup scored. 1 through 9 scored this inning. Should I say that again? 1-2 to count. Misses low. 2-2. 2 out, 2 on. 11-2. Detroit. And this is the longest wait in the history of the 7th inning stretch clip. Grounded to McMahon. He'll step on third. And guess what? By the grace of the baseball gods, the inning is over. 9 runs score. It's 11-2, and we're going to the bottom of the 7th, and it's time for our 7th inning stretch clip. We're going to try to be somewhat how do I put it? We're going to be somewhat we're going to be civil about this. We'll be right back after the 7th inning stretch clip, folks. Enjoy it. 11-2, Detroit.
Max. Around the rear.
No, I haven't seen Rudy, you dumb broad.
The Getaway. The King of Cool, Steve McQueen. And one of the hottest chicks ever to grace the silver screen, Ally McGraw. Oh. Now, if you ain't seen that movie, you've probably seen the one with Alec Baldwin and James Wood and Kim Basinger, I believe it is. I'm sure you've seen it. It's great. It's a great remake of it's a good one. It's not an embarrassment. But if you have not seen the original movie, The Getaway, I highly suggest you seek it out and watch it, and then come back and say, thanks, man. I really enjoyed that. That movie was different. The King of Cool, the coolest guy to... Man, I would pay money to watch Steve McQueen tie his shoes. That's how cool he was. Car guy, cool guy. All his roles were fucking just slick as could be, and probably one of the best looking guys ever in Hollywood. Definitely up there with it. He was a heartthrob for sure. So 9 runs in the 7th inning, 11, 7-0, 2-4-0. That's your line score. So the Tigers managed to put 11 runs on the board with only 7 hits. Detroit using, I guess, their luggage guys in the bullpen. Paddock is in. They'll face Stanton, who's 0 for 2 with 2 strikeouts. I mean, at this point, just to keep it real, we'll put the pitcher up. Stanton, Jazz, and Wells. Kind of a half swing Trent Grisham looking swing from the other side of the plate, if you know what I mean. Kind of the way Stanton swung at that, ugly, just weakly fouled away. I shouldn't say weakly because it still had a little steam on it. There's nothing weak about him. This one bounced in the dirt on the outside, 1-2. So the Yanks will have to answer the bell of 9 that was just handed to them. Basically, their asses were just handed to them in that inning. A whole inning is about 4 games worth. 2-2 as that misses outside, so Stanton manages to work the count to 2-2. At this point, I really don't need Stanton in the lineup. Let's bounce it around. Let's get some other guys some swings. But no, not Boone. Stanton works the count full. We'll have a payoff pitch to Stanton. The payoff from Paddock to Stanton. Stanton launches this one into the crowd. Foul. There we go. Stanton launches another one into the crowd. So another payoff pitch to Stanton. Swing and a miss at a strike and in the strike zone, up and out. Stanton swings, misses, goes down for his third time. Swinging. That'll bring up Jazz. 1 for 2. Again, he got a base hit, nothing happening with that. Looks at a ball outside, so 1-0, 1 out. 11-2, Detroit, bottom of the 7th. Paddock with his 10th pitch. Jazz looks at a ball high, just above the strike zone, 2-0. That's borderline for this umpire, who has quieted down. There's no reason for him to be involved in the game now. Detroit's got a comfortable lead, I would say, of 9 runs. That finds the strike zone, 2-1. So the Yanks will look for 9 runs to tie it, 10 runs to win it, with only 5 outs left. And there's another strike, 2-2 to Jazz. 2-2 to Jazz, 1 out, nobody on, bottom 7. It's 11-2 Tigers with a 9-run outburst in the top of this inning. Tigers definitely let out of the cage last inning. Jazz skies this one. Third baseman comes over. Plenty of room. Keith puts it away. 2 out. Yanks down to 4 outs. Looking for 9 runs with 4 outs left. That's a tall task even for the 27 Yankees. Possible? Absolutely. That's why we play the game. Likely? With this team? Oh, God, no. Not with this team. This team can't win. This team can't produce runs. This team can't move runners over in situations. You got first and second and nobody out. And your 7th place hitter can't bunt. 1-1. Wells will make this the 3rd out as he skies this to left field. Plenty of room. And the Yankees go pretty quietly. 1, 2, 3 in the 7th. I mean, that's how you're supposed to do it. That's the concept of this game. But like I said, when you're run by morons, you get what you get what you get, man. And in this situation, we got Boone.
All right, we're up 15. We got this game won.
Yeah, you guys are buying a light beer from Miller. Yeah, nice Philly.
1 out to go. Yeah, what can he do to us now?
Hey, keep the change. Here's Rodney!
Any pinch to the left?
Here I am.
Come on,
Light beer from Miller. Everything you always wanted in a beer, and less.
Hey, wait a minute. This game isn't over yet. I caught that.
Yeah, that's the kind of game we're going to need. Bring in the blonde. She'd probably play better than Volpe. At her age now, even if she's dead. I'll put my money on her getting a hit before I put my money on Volpe getting a hit. I told you a long time ago, folks, when he was in that streak of 2 hits and back-to-back games with 2 hits, totally senseless hits. We didn't need either one of them. I told you, don't get gaslighted. Anything's happening. That's how shitty players play. Once in a while, a blind squirrel finds a nut, right? Okay, well, there you go. That's Volpe. But unfortunately for him, he has no eyes. He's not even blind. He has no eyes. No eyes, no brain, no glove, no bat. That equals elite shortstop. Boone could take his elite comment and shove it up his ass, as far as I'm concerned. As far as I'm concerned, Boone could take everything and shove it up his ass, because I'm done with Boone and I'm done with fucking Volpe. They're both fucking idiots.
Baba Booey. Baba Booey. Baba Booey. Baba Booey.
Who's that Yankee? Was I didn't even see it when they were put it up or whenever they put it up. Who the fuck cares right now? But it was Jabba Chamberlain, who was a stellar Yankee. They just showed some highlights of the Jabba Man. You can find the Jabba Man somewhere on YouTube. Just type in Jabba, you'll find it. He has Jabba Talk or whatever the hell it is. 038 in the regular season, 34 strikeouts, 2009 world champion, pitched 10 of 15 postseason games, 3.85, 446 strikeouts, 260 games, 43 started. That's your job at Chamberlain. Speed reading as much as I can before they took it off the screen. Replacing Judge in right field is Austin Slater. Paul Blackburn on the mound. Swing and a miss. Strike 3 to Sweeney. Blackburn comes in and gets the first batter on. Now they got it all screwed up. It still says Hill is pitching. Hill left with 23 pitches or 22. I have no idea because they got it all screwed up. Keith is your batter as they roll the lineup another time. He's 0 for 3. He swings past this curveball at 80. 0-1. Still got Hill up there. You know, your scoreboard in the top, they even gave up. They're not even in the booth probably. Or they don't even care who's pitching because right now it says Detroit 11, New York 2. Count 0-2. Keith batting 0 for 3. Hill, 25 pitches. And I'm looking at Blackburn. So the Yankee bullpen in 1 1/3, 5 hits, 9 runs. Hit batter, wild pitch, 4 walks, 5 walks. 5 walks, 1 strikeout. That's your line score for the Yankee bullpen. 1 1/3 inning, 9 runs. 5 hits. 5 walks. Bounces this one in the dirt. Count goes 1-2 to Keith. They still have. Oh, they just switched it. So let's see how many pitches Blackburn has. Well, he's been out here for a minute, but he only threw 1 pitch. And in 2 pitches, he's managed to have a 2-2 count and 1 out. And nobody on. So Blackburn, with 2 pitches, managed to get a 2-2 count and 1 out. Sign me up for this guy. That one's fouled off the inside knee of Keith. Count holds 2-2. So even the Yes Network behind on everything. Just catching up to the pitcher who's pitching. And start counting. We'll start counting now. Hey, here we go. So this will be his 9th pitch finally. We get his pitch count going here. And he gets Keith looking. A rarity.
He's looking at you, kid.
Back-to-back strikeouts by Blackburn. Hey, is this the same result if we bring if we brought in Hill and Blackburn? Do we still give up 9? I highly doubt it. Highly doubt it. Cutter just misses 1-0 to Torres. Glaber 1 for 3 in his return to the Bronx. Celebrated with a video tribute. Next pitch misses outside and high. Sinker 94. 2-0 to Glaber. 2 out. Back-to-back strikeouts by Blackburn. Pitch number 12. 2-0. 2 out. Nobody on. 11-2. Tigers. Top of the zone. 2-1. That was a sinker 94 right at the top of the zone. Well, here we go with a 2-1. Fouled away into the crowd. No long ball home run tonight for the Yankees that hits 420 feet. Misses, and the count is full. As we have our 420 bong ready. Any home run hit that's 420 feet, we do a major bong hit. So a full count now. 2 out, nobody on. Top of the 8th, 11-2. Tigers. So here we go. Blackburn with the payoff to Glaber. Glaber swings to protect and fouls at third base. Only because they mentioned that the only blessing right now is that the Astros are beating Toronto. This misses, and he'll walk them. So, after back-to-back strikeouts in a very economical situation going on, Glaber comes up and gets the walk. That'll bring up Carpenter 1 for 4. He tripled in 2 runs in the 7th. He scored a run, as did every Detroit Tiger in the starting lineup, 1 through 9. All scored their own individual run in that inning. They had a personal inning of scoring runs, courtesy of Cruz, courtesy of Mark Beer Gut Leiter Jr. Blackburn with the first pitch to Carpenter. Nowhere near the strike zone. Cutter way up, 1-0. So much for a quick inning. Don't worry, folks. The Yanks will go down 1-2-3. They'll make it quick in their half of the inning, so don't fucking worry about it. It's just prolonged when the Yankee pitching comes in. Because now this guy can't even find the strike zone. I think Wells stole one there. 1-1 to count. 2 out, 1 on. 11-2 Tigers. Blackburn just trying to get out of it. Swing, an ugly swing and an ugly pitch, 1-2 at an ugly game. So Blackburn will still look to strike the side out. Although it'll come with a walk in between. Still looking for that 3 strikeouts in an inning. It's always good. And ground ball, backhanded by McMahon. He fires high to Rice and pulls him off the bag. The horror show continues as McMahon will probably be charged with a throwing error. So, first and second, 2 out. We watched the replay. McMahon had it. And it looked like the ball just sailed on him, pulling Rice way off the bag. Nice snag by Rice. And just to let you know, folks, if you have a lefty there at first base, that's a whole different result. What? The Yankees ain't challenging that. There's no way the Yankees are challenging this. If Boone challenged this just goes to show you how much of a fucking moron he is and that he doesn't pay attention to the game. You're challenging that? What are you challenging? Are you challenging that he was safe? Because he was safe by more than safe. If you got the challenge, you might as well use it. Michael K., it's 11-2. Why are you challenging anything? Why are you challenging anything in an 11-2 ball game when it was right in front of you? It's on the Yankee side. It's right in front of them. Of course it's upheld. There's not... This is the problem, folks. This is the problem with Boone. This is just. Oh my God.
How can you talk if you haven't got a brain?
I don't know. But some people without brains do an awful lot of talking, don't they?
Yes, I guess you're right.
Blackburn. This one is skied high to right center. Nobody's going to get it. Another run scores, 12-2. So that fell into no man's land. So after getting back-to-back strikeouts, Blackburn goes 21 pitches and manages to give up another run. Runners on the corners, 2 outs. Yanks challenging a play that God only knows why you're challenging it. Guy was safer than safe. This ball just falls in the middle of the hole. Why is Volpe over there? Why is Volpe in the middle of this triangle? With Slater, Grisham, and Volpe. This one fired over. McMahon fired it over like it short hop Rice, but he makes the backhand stab, and they still give up a run. Now they're down 10. 12-8-0. Yankees just absolutely shit in the bed, ladies and gentlemen. I really don't know what else to say about it. And Boone?
That boy's about as sharp as a bowling ball.
He never disappoints as far as being a complete moron, complete idiot, and somehow just doesn't get the game, man.
What do you have, folks? A large pepperoni pizza.
And a Pepsi, please.
A Pepsi. Sure thing, Curly. Here you go, Cupcake.
Thank you.
Hey, come here. I want you to listen very carefully to what I'm going to tell you. We both know I ordered a Pepsi-Cola. And now you've insulted me and my entire family by offering me this, whatever it is. For being a civilized person, I'd like to give you a chance to make amends. Capiche?
Yeah. Here you go.
Thank you.
That's a good place for a laugh, and we all could use a laugh after Detroit laughing at the Yankees bullpen in the 7th inning. I don't think I have ever heard that before. Or I really don't. As a matter of fact, if you've heard that happen before in baseball, let me know. I mean, I guess it's happened. It had to happen. I'm sure it's happened many times before, but I can't even remember the last time or where to even think of the last time all 9 guys scored a run in an inning before an out's recorded. That's what minimizes that being such a weird stat. There was no outs. Bottom of the 8th. And he's still leaving Volpe in there. We just can't get rid of this fucking guy. He's 0-1. Check swings at a high pitch. 1-1. I mean, I don't even know why he's in the lineup right now, man. I really don't. Does anybody know? Put it in the comments in the live chat. Why is Volpe still in this game? Because we're down by 10? And he's partially responsible for about 4 or 5 of those runs? Strikeout and a foul out? And the foul out was a bunt? Strike 3, looking. So Volpe just looks at the strike. Bat on his shoulder, walking away, looking at the scoreboard. Just. He likes to strike out. Strikeout, looking. You're down 10 runs. and you strike out looking, what purpose do you have on this team? You have no purpose. You have no purpose. And the worst part about it, folks, you know what? It was a strike that he looked at. McMahon, no better tonight. Throwing error. His first teacup with the glove. But absolutely meaningless error. He didn't call that a strike. Oh, okay. 2 strikeouts for McMahon. He's in the hole 1-2, 1 out. Again, they got back-to-back strikeout guys. I mean, these guys have struck out over 300 times combined this season. So what does Boone do? He puts them back-to-back. That's how intelligent Boone is. Don't separate your big strikeout guys. Put them right next to each other so you lose double the opportunity of a chance to move a runner over or put a ball in play. At least put a ball in play. You doubly eliminate that when you have 2 guys batting back-to-back who combine for 300 strikeouts. Two and two on McMahon now. This one fouled away the other way, third base side. (12-2), bottom 8. 2-2 to count, 1 out, nobody on. Paddock to McMahon. Swing and a miss. Strike 3. Back-to-back strikeouts for Paddock in this inning. Not hard to do when you have 2 guys back-to-back who combined for over 300 strikeouts. Not hard. I think I can go back-to-back strikeouts with those 2 fucking idiots. In that situation. Here's Trent Grisham. We thought he saved the day by robbing it wasn't a home run, but at least a double and a whole lot of trouble. Probably would have had this inning earlier if he doesn't make that catch in center field. Paddock with his first pitch misses 1-0 to Grisham. 2 out, nobody on, bottom of the 8th. Tigers 12, Yankees 2. Grisham 0 for 3. Pitch popped up mercifully in play to left field. Left fielder's under it, waiting. He makes the catch. Yankees go quietly. I told you, don't worry about it. The Yankees will go quietly. So 12-8-0, 2-4-1. That's your box score. And that all equals 12-2. Tigers on top. And I would have to say, folks, they're on top comfortably.
It's December the 1st, and I'm starting to hurt, 'cause I can't get a date for New Year's.
20 years later, the neatest sound of the 50s from the neatest guys of the 50s come back to life in a spectacular new album.
Who made the egg salad sandwiches?
50 of the neatest hits from 5 of the neatest guys. Yes, it's the 5 neat guys' neatest hits. Remember, let's have a party in my rec room.
Let's have a party in
my rec room.
And on the same album,
I won't take just any girl around, 'cause Patsy has the largest breasts in town.
Yes, Patsy has the largest breasts in town. You'll also hear, Should I Kiss Her Goodnight? My Mom Framed My High School Diploma, Slow Dance Anyone, and She Does It.
She does it.
She does it.
Whole town says she does it.
You'll also hear My Dad's Car, Let's Have a Party in My Rec Room, Who Put the Pennies in My Loafers, and I'm the Goof in the Classroom.
I'm the goof in the classroom, and I don't mind if kids pick on me.
Yes, 50 of the world's neatest songs from 5 of the world's neatest guys. It's K-Tel's 5 Neat Guys' neatest hits.
Thugs pulled my tie from my collar, so don't step on my clip-on tie.
It's 5 Neat Guys' neatest hits.
Just step around that clip-on tie.
Record 895, tape percent 1595.
Bringing the last for trying to lighten the mood here with some comedy, break it up a little bit. Detroit tomorrow, Detroit Thursday. At Boston, at Boston, at Boston, at Minnesota, at Minnesota, at Minnesota, at Baltimore, at Baltimore, at Baltimore, at Baltimore. I don't know how it's going to get any easier for the Yankees playing like this. I said 9-3, which means after tonight, the Yankees have to sweep the next 5. So Blackburn's still out there. Pitch 24 coming. It'll be a 1-0 to Perez, who's 0 for 3. Popped up a mile high third base. McMahon under it. He's on the infield grass, drifting towards the mound. Puts it away. First out. What an easy out there for the Yankees. As Blackburn continues to mop up the crime scene. 9 runs in the top of the 7th. Every Tiger from leadoff to 9th scored. Meadows, who's been absolutely killing the Yankees tonight, the 7th place hitter. He's 3 for 4. He's got all kinds of stuff going on for him tonight. And again, he is the 7th place hitter. Takes a strike, 1-1. But Meadows with a very busy night. Tigers coming in and humiliating the Yankees in game 1 of 3. Bounced out in front of the plate. It'll go to the third base side, foul. Wells retracts it, throws it away. New ball. Count holds 1-2. So here you go. 2 Meadows, 3 for 4. 2 of those hits coming in the 7th, by the way. He hits this one to Bellinger out there. Bellinger dances around like he can't see it, but he puts it away for the second out. Yeah, Meadows had 2 hits in that 7th inning. So, with 2 outs in the bottom of the 8th, 12-2, Ken Blackburn put this away. 1, 2, 3. Are we taking bets out there? Does anybody want to take a bet maybe? Take a chance? Does he get out of this inning? Wells frames it right in the strike zone. Umpire not buying it. 1-0. It was a strike, folks. And you would think at 12-2, it's a strike. But no, not this umpire. This umpire is prolonging it. This one's looped into center field. That'll fall for a base hit. So there goes your 1-2-3 inning. So a 2-out single. We'll keep this inning going for the Tigers here in the top of the 9th of a 12-2 ball game. 9 runs in the 7th. They added 1 in the 8th just to make sure. So Sweeney, RBI single in the 7th in a run. Overall, he is 1 for 4. He is the 9th place hitter. So your 8th place hitter is over there with a 2-out hit. Here comes your 9th place hitter who had a RBI single and scored a run in the 7th. So the 0-1 to Sweeney swings and misses way behind on a cutter, in on a fist. Sweeney the lefty, Blackburn the righty. 0-2, 2 out, 1 on, top 9, 12-2, Tigers. Man. Way up high, 2-1. So Blackburn's going to do anything but make this easy to put this game to rest, I should say, out of its misery. But it looks like he's going to continue to add a little bit more to it as he misses again, bounces one in the dirt. Wells working hard, blocks another one, 2-2, 2 out, 12-2 the score. 1 man on. Swing and a miss. So Blackburn manages to end it mercifully. 12-9-0, 2-4-1. That's your box score. And we'll be back in the bottom of the ninth. See what the Yankees can muster up. See if they have any fight in them.
When you order a beer, do like Smoking Joe. Order light beer from Miller and say no more. It's got a third less calories than the regular beer. Light tastes great, y'all, but listen here. It's not the thing that makes me shout. Light's less filling, and that really knocks me out.
Light beer from Miller. Everything you always wanted in a beer and less.
All right, maybe I wasn't the greatest player of all time, but fans, they forgive and forget. When I go in here, they'll be buying me my favorite beer, light beer from Miller. You, Bob Uecker? Yeah, how you doing? These fans, I love them. They know us ex-big leaguers drink light because it's less filling and it tastes great. Well, can't keep the gang waiting. The fans are always joking.
Light beer from Miller. Everything you always wanted in a beer and less.
Wow, they're having a good time in there.
Wow, they're having a good time in there. So the Yankees, bottom of the ninth, they'll need quite a bit. I'll put it to you that way. They need quite a bit. They're going to need 10 to tie, right? 10 to tie, 11 to win, 12-2. The Yanks have 10 runs in them, 11 runs in them, with 3 outs left. Possible? Oh, hell yeah, this is possible. Likely? Not this year. So we'll see what Boone does here in the bottom ninth. Yankee Stadium absolutely, basically empty. So Austin Slater will come up as he'll bat. Well, he came in defensively last inning. I'm sorry. He came in defensively to replace Judge. Judge added the game. So Slater's first appearance since I don't know when. 223, 5 homers, 12 RBIs. 684 OPS. There's a strike. 0-2 immediately by Paddock. Lockport, the Yankees couldn't come back if Paddock was the only guy left on the field. If it was only Paddock, they still couldn't come back. They would literally need Moses to come and do something. So Austin Slater, his first appearance, doesn't take the bat off his shoulders, and he looks at strike 3. So Austin Slater, in his first appearance back and replacing Judge out in right field, he'll continue this wonderful streak of just looking at pitches.
He's looking at you, kid.
That'll bring up Bellinger. He homered for the other run. Solo homer back in the fourth when we still had a game at 2-0, then 2-2, and then 12-2, bottom of the ninth. This one's fisted slowly to the third baseman. He throws, gets Bellinger in plenty of time, 2 out. That'll bring up Ben Rice. 0 for 3 on the evening. So the Yankees' last hope of anything, he launches this one to left field. And Green is going to run it down just as he enters the warning track area with a big smile, puts the third out away. Ben Rice looks at it like, wow. Well, dude, even if that fell in, what are you going to do? Where are you going? You need 10 to tie and 11 to win. So the Yankees will take zero advantage of the Astros beating up on Toronto 3-1 as they're in the bottom of the ninth. So no ground gained, no ground lost. Still, I have no idea what Boston's doing. I don't care what Boston's doing. But either way, okay, we're going to wrap it up because this has been an ugly one. So we might as well give everybody a break. No sense of bantering about this one. Be plenty out there for you to look at tonight. I'll continue with my thoughts and everything about this game when I come back tomorrow night to bring you game 2 of an absolute must win. It's a must win for the Yankees. There's no ifs, ands, or buts about it. They need to win tomorrow, and it's important for so many reasons that I can't even get into. So what we're going to do is we're going to get ready. We're going to get out of here so we can get something to eat. Lockport, thank you again for stopping in, man. I really appreciate you hanging out with me, man. You make it worth it, and the audience is slowly growing, and it looks like more or less a lot of guys on the basement are stagnant right now. I'm trying to get them to come on over and watch some Yankees stuff with us and kind of hang out. You know what I mean? Like it was. I ain't looking to replace the basement, but just trying to get the thing going and keep it going. So the Discord's up and all that. Appreciate it. And Rumble, thank you. Please hit the like. Please hit the follow and leave a comment. Rumble, everything means a lot. Same thing with YouTube. If you're watching, please hit the like, hit the follow, hit the sub, and all that other fun stuff. Lockport, thank you. You have a great night too, man. And I'll be back tomorrow night with game 2, Thursday game 3, and I'll be here all weekend with the Yanks and Red Sox. So hopefully the Yanks turn around for tomorrow night. We'll find out and see what happens. But until then, folks, always remember, as I always say when I close out the shows, always remember, people, kindness and love are the easiest thing a human being can do on this planet to another. So always, please remember, go the extra mile, be kind for no reason, love your fellow man, look out for your fellow man, and always remember, people, mental health is real. There's plenty of people out there to listen, plenty of phone numbers to go through. So if you've got issues, please reach out. Mental health is no joke. So until tomorrow, folks, till tomorrow night, folks, always remember, when you come up to the 3rd floor, remember to bowl up. To bong up. Our 420 bong, no 420-foot homer tonight, so the bong stays loaded until I go off the air. And then beam on up to the 3rd floor. We'll be up here hanging out, waiting on you to come hang out with us in time and space. Bring a big glass of wine, bring your favorite beverage, bring whatever, and you'll find out. You'll have a great time. So just keep on coming back, folks. We're not your normal play-by-play. So, till tomorrow night, folks. Peace, love. See you.
That's all, folks.
Ow! Bueller.
He's looking at you, kid.